Welcome. My name is Peter Strong and I'm a professional online therapist, and I offer Skype therapy for help with anxiety, depression, addictions and other emotional problems. Skype therapy is extremely convenient as well as very effective, especially for working with anxiety. In fact, most of my clients come to me to learn specific mindfulness-based uh, methods and techniques for working with anxiety. And this is something that I've been offering now for many years. And I see people throughout North America, as well as uh, in Europe, and particularly the United Kingdom, of course. And people really enjoy the mindfulness therapy that I offer through Skype. If you would like to learn more about Skype therapy, do please go to my website and email me and ask any questions you have about Skype therapy and about mindfulness therapy and what to expect and how it can help you specifically with your anxiety or depression or addiction. Generally, during these Skype therapy sessions, we focus on the primary cause of your emotional suffering, which is always in the form of habitual emotional reactions. These are automatic reactions that you've learned over the years that get triggered by events, either external or internal, that trigger an emotional reaction. And for most of us, we're not aware of this habit, basically, in which these emotional reactions or negative thoughts get triggered. And really, the first part of mindfulness therapy, which is what I'll be teaching you through Skype, is learning to break these unconscious habits. It's learning to see the exact process at work. What are the triggers and what are the emotions that get triggered? This is quite important because the actual problem is not in the thoughts or the emotions that get triggered, but the fact that we don't see them, that we become blindly identified with those thoughts and emotions that arise in the mind after being triggered. We literally lose our identity and we take on the identity of the thought or the emotion. We become the anxiety. We become the fear. We become the depression. And this is the central problem right there. It's called reactive identification. So, a trigger stimulates a thought or other emotional reaction in the mind. Then we become identified with that thought or emotional reaction. And then we become captured by that thought or emotion. And we react. And that simply feeds the underlying habit and makes the emotion stronger. Learning to break this habit is the most important thing you can do and is the first step in mindfulness therapy. The second step in the Skype therapy sessions that I teach will be to actually change the structure of your emotions, and this involves changing the way that you see the emotions and thoughts in the mind. It's all based on imagery. How you see things determines how you feel things. Anxiety is the product of specific imagery. Depression is the product of specific depression-based imagery. The same goes for fear, sadness, grief, or, of course, trauma. And that's a classic example where traumatic imagery creates the traumatic emotional reactions that we experience, whether that be anxiety or fear or depression. Learning to change this imagery is a very important part of mindfulness therapy, and is one of the things I will be teaching you online. So Skype Therapy is a very good choice if you want to actually change the process that is causing your anxiety or depression or addiction. So please go to my website, learn more about Skype Therapy, learn more about how Skype Therapy can help you overcome anxiety, learn about Skype Therapy for depression and Skype Therapy for recovery from addictions. And then, when you are ready, simply contact me, email me, and tell me about yourself, and I will be happy to explore with you and explain to you how Skype Therapy and the mindfulness therapy approach can help you with your specific needs. So please, email me now. Thank you.